Evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We're back with C block. As I just try and work out where we finished off last night, which I think was we just finished up our main bus. Or new main bus, I should say, because we already had one on this side of the map that I destroyed and decided wasn't in the right place. Now I think what we need to do is work on getting the resources together for blue science. So that's what I want to work on starting on at this point. I'm going to hook that one up there. So that now resources from both sides of the bus can flow in. I do not have a way of producing flotation cells yet. As if I've got a spare assembler to produce a flotation cell, but it doesn't look like I do. So I think we're in the unenviable position of extending the mall. I think I eventually want to move the entire mall over to the left, but I might be a bit late for that now. I just don't know how I can do that meaningfully without spending hours on it. So I think it's probably going to be extending down this way for the foreseeable future. Although there are some things that I want to put further to the left. But it probably doesn't really matter, to be honest, where it is. So let's just keep it going down here. I want to be able to produce some red circuits and some warehouses and a few other things as well as part of this. So I think what I'm going to try and do is get all of them in one go. Let's find out if I can manage it. I put you here. I need to get you to be upgraded assembling machines. Reset your recipe. Oh. That. Added some mud washing pumps. Okay, so what do I want? I need flotation cells. Oh, I can get washing plant 2s and hydro plant 2s. Okay, didn't realize that. That might be helpful. How do I get flotation cells? Here we go. Let's make you produce flotation cells. I'm going to want quite a few of you. I'm going to check we've got plenty of filtration units as well. There's probably enough there. No, let's just let that max out. I'm always going to want more filtration units. And I want to produce warehouses. And I think I'm going to want some ore silos as well to pull this stuff off. Where are the warehouses? Oh, here we go. Let's do a warehouse. I don't need too many of them. Like a stack will be fine. Doesn't need anything fancy. Sapphire. I also want some ore silos. Got a normal silo and some other stuff. So the normal silo is... So I'm going to build normal silos. Yep. I'm going to build 2 stacks of those. That seems fine. Let's work out how we build a warehouse then. Need some stone bricks. Wow, I've got lots of fluid boilers. And I need 2 fast inserters here. The rest of them back. I did not mean to take that many out. This is a set filters command. That's right. Now I need to hook the warehouse up to this combinator. Need to make sure I've picked up these two. Hasn't got the other combinator, which is the arithmetic combinator. Where does that live? Need some copper cable. Should be down here. Yes, that's correct. So you don't need... let's just take some of the stuff off. There's nothing to you. Do you need? You need bronze pipes, clay bricks, and bronze plates. Just add 50 bronze pipes then. Clay bricks are in here. Let's check that that goes through. You are still asking for all the stuff I told you not to. Why are you still doing that, I wonder? Why is repair packs on this signal? It needs 86 and it says it needs 400 odd. Ah, I've not put the warehouse connected correctly. That does it. There we go. That's better. Yep. There we go. Let's undo that connection. It's going to need bronze pipes, clay bricks, and bronze plates. All of which are on the list of things to go through. 2 silos, okay. That's correct. Are there any other things that I'm going to need for this endeavor? Wouldn't mind some radars at some point. But right now, no. Do you want to have a look at military science quickly? So in order to make this, I need brass and invar. How do I make brass and invar? Let's have a quick check. So a brass plate is molten brass, which is copper and zinc. Can't produce that. Molten invar is steel and nickel. Can't produce that. So does this guy have bronze pipes? Where are the bronze pipes produced? Here? Is that a bronze pipe or a steel pipe? That is a steel pipe. And that's a bronze pipe, yep. So I need to let 50 bronze pipes through. There we go. That should put bronze pipes in here. Ah, here we go. Good. Flotation cells being produced. Let's get a bunch of those. Okay, let's clear the recipe down. Now, I sort of picked out an area for this last night. But it needs a little bit of work before we can use it. So I think I want to fit the next lot of production, so all the flotation cells in here. Throw out the desert tree quickly. Is that a tree or a garden? I've got a temperate garden. Good. I'm going to dump the garden up here quickly to keep it safe. Where are they keeping the gardens? By the shopping mall. Yep, down here somewhere. Somewhere here. Temperate gardens, desert trees, swamp gardens, desert gardens. Yep. There we go. I need a bit more landfill. Slow this down slightly. I didn't mean to play it on that speed. I don't have any space in my inventory because I filled it up. Now, so what I think I want is a bunch of flotation cells for each ore, but maybe I don't want all the ores. I'm just going to check. What do I need for the unique set of ores in terms of flotation? So Bobmonia, so the chunks. This gives me silicon and nickel, cobalt and tungsten. Oh no, sorry. Aluminium and zinc, silver and tin, lead and aluminium. So in theory I don't need cruthenium, aluminium and silicon, silver and zinc. So can I get away with only some of these? This will give me silicon and nickel, aluminium and zinc. Don't need stereotype because that gives me silver and tin. I already have... No, I don't have silver, so I need stereotype as well. This gives me aluminum, but I already get aluminum here. So I don't need cruthenium. Aluminium and silicon. Don't have any silicon, so I need this one. No, I do have silicon there. Silver and zinc. So I could probably do bobmonium. That gives me silicon, silver, and zinc. Let's write this down. Silicon. Silicon, silver, and zinc. I wonder if it's going to give me enough. Do they get different ratios? So if I sort the chunks of bobmonium, that gives me one silicon, one silver. No, it's only... Yeah, so I definitely don't need everything. So I think I can do bobmonium. Givolite. Aluminium and zinc. Silver and tin, I don't need that one. This is lead and aluminium. Ideally I don't need more lead, so I'll take cruthenium out. Aluminum and silicon. I already have. Yep. I don't have nickel yet that I want to get. So I think I also need to do sapphirite. So I think I need to do 3 of these ores. Which might make this a bit easier for us. Let's find out. Can I fit enough here to do all of the ores that we would want? Probably could. Do I have any of the things we need? I do not. Let's go grab some. Some flotation cells. Not some flotation cells, sorry, some crystallizers. Stick that in there. But what I worry is if I overbuild this too much, I then back up on the wrong kind of ore. Well, let's find out. So if I wanted to build 6, if I did this, this, and if I got the pipe, I did the pipes here. So that's actually easy. That gives me plenty of space. If I wanted to do double stacks, could I? So I don't have to make it quite so long. So if I did it like that, and then like that. I'm conscious I don't have that much space here. So that's 1 ore, 2 ores, 3 ores, 4 ores, 5 ores, 6 ores. I could. I just need to do it a bit sillily with the inserters and some undergrounds to put the ore out, but that's probably okay. So what if we did it like this and did 30 of each? If I wanted to get aluminum ore, or aluminium plates, speak English because that's what I am. Aluminium plate. Yeah, for molten aluminium. I wanted a grey belt of aluminium, so it's 5 of those. So I get aluminium processing 2. I'd need manganese for that, so that's, I can't do that. But that makes it easy to double the production. Molten aluminium. Aluminium ingots comes from alumina, carbon. Alumina comes from aluminium hydroxide. Aluminium hydroxide comes from aluminium ore. Fine. Then, in terms of aluminium ore, if I was to float Giverlite for it, for example, I would need 15 sorting machines. That seems like a lot. 60 flotation cells, 12 crushers, and 120 crystallizers to get a grey belt of aluminium. Okay, maybe we're not going with that. If I was to change this recipe for the manganese one, change the aluminium ingots to the manganese one. Still at 120. So 15 sorters is just too many. There's no way I can. Ah, it hasn't taken the old one out, that's why. Let's go. Remove you. Okay. Let's try and swap you for that. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it doesn't matter. We don't have manganese because I need blue science for that anyway. So we aren't going to be able to take 120. If I divide this by 4... So that's more like 30. And then that's 3 crushers, 15 flotation cells, and 4 sorters. That seems a bit more sensible. There's not much aluminium. So it's 1.875. Divided by 2. Divided by 2 again. But it looks like that might be all that we're going to get. I suppose we'll get a bit more because we'll double it up in various places. Okay, let's give this a try. So we'll do 15 flotation cells in this kind of layout. Let's see what that's going to look like. If I set this up as stereotype, stereotype, let's just get the bots to put this stuff down. So we try and build it properly. Jivalite, Jivalite. Rubite, Rubite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obmonium. Then I want this, this, this. Like that. Then I need at each point here to do this with yellow, that so that you output upwards, you output downwards, then a power cable in the middle. So then if I take this, copy here, 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 here. That seems to join up. Now if I wanted to duplicate this 15 times. I suspect eventually this replaces some of the flotation cells we have up there, because I'll have to feed this as a priority input, but that's okay. Let's turn bots off, I don't need those on. And down here. If anyone's done this before and thinks I'm massively over or under building, give me a heads up and let me know. Given we only just got more than a grey belt of iron, I can't imagine I am really overbuilding, but maybe I am. This is 60, 15, 10, that's 15. So that should now be 60 of each. 30 of each. What did I say I wanted? 30 of each, that's right, yeah. $30 of each, but I have plenty of space. I could, in theory, double it. I then need 8 sorters for each one, which is probably okay. What if we just doubled it? Don't know if I can actually use all the iron that would come out. Go grab a little bit more landfill and see what happens. I forgot how far down here I'd gotten. Where's the 60? So I'd have 6 ores and I wanted 30 of each, right? So 150 should be half. Or have I got 156? That's 30. 180. Fine. If I put it there. 360. 60 of each. That's the right amount. So, it's all future-proofing. Hey, Aragath. How are you today? Did you have any more storms? We had some terrible storms up in New York today. I was on the bus and there was lightning everywhere. We did get a cool rainbow, though, which made it a little bit worthwhile. $60 of each. That's 6 crushers on each lane. And then 30 flotation cells. How do I want to do the crushers? Let's get a few crushers in my inventory first. And let's make sure we've got plenty of green, yellow undergrounds coming. Ah, good. Glad to hear the weather's good for you. Give those. Some ore crushers. Let's make sure we've got some sorters. Probably going to want a few of those as well. Yeah, it's very sticky here. I've had to change into shorts and t-shirt as soon as I got home. It was not pleasant as I was walking from the bus stop. So it's sorting. So it's sorting, floating. So it's crushing, floating, sorting. Okay. So we're going to get the crushers in first. The crushers should be easy. Do them. There. Then how many crushers do I need? I need 6. So I need 3 on each side. Slow down again. Flashing's killing me. It'd be easy to do that like that. Stop you here. Take in. Take in. Something like that. Then how do I put you out correctly? You take in 2 and you output 3. And I have to root out crushed stone as well. I wonder if I need more inserters to remove everything. Can it tell me how much an inserter moves? 864 degrees a second. Don't know how many items that is. Doesn't tell me how many items per second that comes out as. But let's assume I need 2 inserters to get all of this stuff out. Which is probably not completely unreasonable. What if we just did it in a line? If we did... Don't want to split it, do I? No, that's not going to work. Got my... Missed the bottom one here. Got it coming out the bottom here. Could I... No, I couldn't do that because then I wouldn't get the others out. Could bring them all down the side. What if I... that. Then did... Need the crushed stone to come out the side here. Then I would need to fit the sorting along here. So I'd need 8 sorters for each one, 4 per side. So I think I probably have to move this down slightly. I do. Take this full build here. Move you down a chunk. Which I'd have to do anyway. Then how many sorters am I looking at? Pin. 8 sorters. You just take in... No, it's flotation cells on the crushed, isn't it? Yeah. So I then need 15 flotation cells with some piping. So if I was to... and avoid the neighbors. This is 5, 10, 15. That should be 30 total. Yeah. Now what does it take in? It's going to output me. But that one's... These ones are in the wrong place. They need to move down a square. That. So purified water down the middle. Sulfuric wastewater, that's fine. Down the sides. Then I need to get a bunch of purified water that I could stash over here. Then I would get the chunks out the edge over here. Chunks on the other side. Down here. I'd put you one further back to save a bit of space. Two further back, yeah. One further back. Like that. Gives me the chunks. Is that... That's probably about where I want it, because I then want the sorters to come back this way. So what if I then... like this. Then I'd need 4 ore sorters on each side. You just do 8 in a line. Should be fine. That would work. So if I then figured out how to get 8 sorters in a row and kill some biters at the same time, I suppose. I need 1 space here for the crushed stone to come out and join in. Then can I fit 8 sorting machines? Yes, I think I can. Where would I want them? Oh. I do have to take care of the locals first. How big's my turret range? Not quite enough. Slow the speed down slightly. Okay. I'm not sure why the ammo's not going in. There we go. Okay, that didn't quite work out as I expected. Okay. The bots are not quite doing their job. I need a bit more iron, copper, and steel. Let's grab that. And I think we have a build set up. If I can pipe some mineral sludge into it. Which we should be able to because we have the lines here. It'll line up quite well. Enough to build some more turrets. I should probably automate some turret production. Steel gear wheels and steel. Where's the steel gear wheels? Don't seem to have any steel coming through. We are indeed out of steel. No, we're not. We're here. Steel is here. We have plenty of steel. Make use of my bus. Now that I have plenty of resources. Sniper rifle will be my friend. Yep, I think I need Invar to get the sniper rifle though when I was checking earlier. So I think I'm still a bit stuck. Got plenty of steel, I just need to get some iron. So as soon as I get the new ore production set up and I can produce, I think it was nickel that I needed for the Invar, then I can produce a sniper rifle. Which I am very much looking forward to. Until then, I think we have to do it the lame way. So let's run back down and see if we can get this build going. Or at least sketched out. So if I ignore these guys, I get the ore processing. Eight, that's 8. This is 30, right? Yeah, the weapon sites need Zimbar. Yeah, I was checking that earlier because not the biters, the worms on some other part of the map over here were annoying me. And I do have a little bit of nickel stashed, but since I converted everything to the right kind of metal, I lost all my invar stockpile. Oops. Okay, now how would I want to do this? So if I route the chunks back on themselves like this, it goes to here. And if you come down here, and the output comes. And what do I have coming in? 22.5, and I get out 7.5, 7.5, 15, 22. So I get some geodes. I've got to get rid of the geodes from here as well, haven't I? So I need the geodes to come this way. So this might not work with yellow belts. I may have to run this with red belts, but I think that's okay. Maybe I should just do 2 output lines. Do I need that? 15. What's a red belt's capacity? 30 items a second. 715. That's not 15. So yes, I can run all this on red belts and it'll be fine. So that's easy. Now I have to work out what to do about the excess slag that I have. So what should I do with that slag? Can I feed that back into the sludge plants? I suspect I could. I could very easily set up a sludge stack here for processing excess slag that comes off of this. So if I did it this way, okay, I have 16 gun turrets, I only have 34 ammo. I need a bit more ammo. Then if I put a splitter here that let the ore go out this way and the slag come back here. Then I could feed that into sludge processors to drive back in here. Then down here I can have something to do with whatever that extra ore sorting is to then feed that back into the stacks up here. So I think we're going to try and see how that works out. Just slow it down slightly because otherwise I don't. Has this got far enough range? It does. If I get it on the water. You guys want to go a bit closer. No, put the turrets down, you stupid bots. Okay, there we go. That did it. Okay. Not entirely sure what any of the alien artifacts for, but I guess we'll keep them for the moment. More lovely worms. What are they? Medium worms. I don't know if that's good or bad. There's a load of them around here. So what will 6 of these look like? Let's just check that I've got this in the right place. So I want to pull you. So you want to take the first slot. You go down 1. Then across. You come down this way, then across. Yep, so this whole thing has to move down a bit. Clean up, please, bots. If you hear. And I want you to be the first one. Somewhere down here. So sort of give you some space. That seems okay. The other thing that I think I'd like to do, I'm going to have plenty of mineralized water coming out of all of this stuff. I'd like to be able to recycle that somewhere or the other. Now I could feed the stereotyte and sapphirite in here, or I could feed it in somewhere else. So I might move everything 1 lane lower. Here. Here. Because then if I want to, I can put sapphirite and stereotyte in here with priority loadings. So I could put it through here. No, that wouldn't quite work. I think I need to get it 1 further down. Having done that, so let's try once further down. Then I can have come in here. Go like that. You go like that, you go like that. Good. That seems okay. You now go here. So what does 6 of these in a line look like now? How big is it? Basically. Leave a few gaps. Okay, it's big. I sort of wanted to finish up about here, because that's where I can pull the ore in and begin to do the next step of the builds. So maybe what I should do is do it vertically that way, horizontally that way. Even though it's wider. Because then I can get the ore in exactly where I want it. I can have this as a little place to sort all the craft out and then feed it into the right places. So let's change this. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of this one here. And if I was to take you, do this. Cut. Then if I was to put you so here, give you enough space for some crushed stone. Just a bit. Keeps you away from the worms a little bit. Sort of get a marker on the top. And if we were to do, then leave four. Check that I've done this right. And plenty of space there. To Get a little bit more landfill. See if we can take care of a few more of the natives very quickly. Using, I guess, my slightly cheat method. I think it's probably okay. It's about the best I can manage. Come at these guys from up there. Oops. Didn't do that right. Wait till we've healed up. Try again. Same tactic. Medium worms. Ah, I had this on too fast a speed. Okay, I need to go grab enough to make some ammo. Let's do that. No, I do have some ammo. Don't know why it was doing that so funny. Oh, these big piercing worms. Okay. That nest may be a problem. Let's try this one again. Wow. They have a long range. Oops. Okay, respawn. Okay, well, we did at least manage to destroy the worms. Plus one bonus. Okay. Slow down slightly, let's... finish this off up here. One, two, three, four. The next one down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to need a bunch of purified water as well. Now, can I build the purified water for each one of these up here? In this gap? Maybe. Let's find out how we produce it. If I did it that way, that's probably the only... So I could take some sulfuric wastewater and fluoric wastewater. So I could take the wastewaters and clean them in a hydro plant and then supplant it. So it's 6 hydro plants I would need if we did it this way. If I did it with the fluoric wastewater recipe... So 100 gives 70. I would need 9. So I'd need even more to convert fluoric wastewater. Probably want to keep the fluoric wastewater, to be honest. If I had a look at some hydro plants. Well, I might not want the fluoric wastewater immediately. It's 100 purified water. So it's 6. Can I use hydro plant 2? I can. Which means I now need 4 of them. That's much better. Okay. Seems much more reasonable. I should be able to easily fit to the left here. 4? Don't think I can. I fit 4 in, but I don't think that gives me enough to get all of the products in and out. It doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to need a little bit more prep there. I could easily build the hydro plants towards the bottom, though. That would be fine. Of this stack. I think we might just do that. So I think I need 1 more to make this work. And unfortunately I have to take on a bunch of big worms. Not convinced I can do that. So that's how far it would need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I would actually... Hold on. I need to change this build layout slightly. Because the important thing is actually dropped off the bottom. I'm at 26, yes. Okay, I need to extend this down slightly. So they have the right length. Still not long enough. Okay, that's better. This is going to send the Bobmonia or the chunks back up. Then what do I need to do? I need to route the slag somewhere. Let's change this around. Do it this way. I can get all the ore underneath and then sort out what I want to do with it over here. To route iron together and everything else. I think I like that. Takes away this really annoying loop back here. It would be very easy to put some extra mineral oil sludge work here to feed back in, because I'm not going to need the flotation cell section of this build anymore. I'm going to need this end in order to do things like aluminium. Okay, so let's see if we can start cleaning out more of the natives. We'll go set up some gun turret production and some actual bullet production. They don't have any of that. Extra bullet damage would be nice. And weapon shooting speed would be nice. Lasers. They're just turrets. We'll do geode processing. Gives me crystal slurry. Rocket boosters. Liquid resin. I'm going to need that. I'm going to want electric boilers too. Let's check what's happening with science. Now seems to be doing its thing. So I want to come here. Don't think I set up turrets anywhere. No, I haven't. Let's go put turrets here. Let's do yellow ammo, red ammo, turret 2s. I want you to drop in here. There is less than 50 red ammo. 50 yellow ammo, sorry. I want you to do that. So you need to be turret 1, you need to be turret 2. You need to put back if there are less than 50 turret 1s, but I'm not going to do 50. Do that a lot less. Where are the turrets? Here we go. Less than 15. Iron gear wheels. Get 50 iron gear wheels down here. If I can find where they are. There we go, that's better. Stop you there. That should give you some turrets. And if I build that up, that will give me all the ore that I'm missing. Is there anything else I want to do? I probably at some point need more circuits. But I think this guy is now producing the green circuits for us, yeah. Why are you not doing anything? You didn't seem to get iron plates. Okay, there we go. I think I just got the thing stuck. That now runs nicely. Okay, I think I'm going to finish a bit early this evening. I didn't sleep particularly well last night, so I'm fairly tired. Thanks for watching, Aragath. If you're around, I hope you have a good day tomorrow and a good evening. And if you're streaming, I hope that goes well for you too. I will see everyone tomorrow. Night night.